Hey everybody, I'm Gracie.
And I'm Ann.
And we are Little Things Big Difference. And this is a place where we talk about all of the little things that make a big difference in your life. And today we're actually going to be talking about how to create a sustainable summer schedule. You know, a lot of times what happens is, summer comes and we throw those schedules out the window.
Yes, we do.
Your routine is totally different. Your kids are probably home, softball, baseball, sports, all those things are usually not happening during the summer. So our typical schedules don't really apply anymore. And so most of the time what we do is just adjust to this more loose, relaxed feel of a schedule. And a lot of times don't even go by a schedule at all.
That's right.
And whenever summer does hit, it is a nice time to take a break and to take things slow and at a different pace. But it's also a good idea to try and keep some semblance of a schedule.
Yeah. So one of the things that I love about the summer schedule is just the slower pace.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like there's not as many commitments. We're not saying yes to millions of activities. And so we just kind of slow down.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that I love is that we have longer days.
Yeah.
So we have more sunlight, more time in our day, more time for fun, it seems like, more time to spend time with family. And I love the fact that in the summertime, I just naturally feel the need to take off work. Like I'll take vacations or I'll take a day here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And that is one of the things that I love about my summer schedule. How about you?
Yeah, I know for me, a lot of times I like to get outside and to work in the yard and all of that. So I find myself being able to do that a lot more, which I really enjoy. Just kind of getting outside more. And a lot of times here, where we live in this community, there's a lot more community events that just seem to bring life, and I love to be a part of those and get to go and hang out for those. And there just seems to be a lot more life in our town in the summer with nightly events or any kind of community event. So there seems to be that more relaxed time getting outside and just a lot more life going on.
Yeah. And so as we look at creating a sustainable summer schedule, really what I'm talking about is not just a schedule for the summer, but a schedule that we can sustain throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of the things that I'm thinking about is why is it that summertime is the only time that we have this more relaxed pace, that we're kind of moving at a different speed and our priorities shift a little bit, really, in all honesty, more in line with probably what they should be year round.
Yeah.
So what if our summer schedule was sustainable so that we could kind of extend that summertime feel into the rest of the year? And so here's kind of what I have in mind. So the first one is this: refuse to be busy. Every time you say yes to something, you say no to something else. And so many times during the school year, we just way overcommit ourselves. And we say yes to more things than we actually need to. And every time we say yes to one of these commitments, we're saying no to fun and family time and friends and all of those things that really bring life to our summertime.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that I think is really important is, what would it look like during the year if we scheduled in fun? Like if we scheduled in time for our family, if we scheduled in time to get away, if we scheduled in time for events and being outside and taking walks and going on hikes and those kinds of things. So what if fun was actually on the schedule as a priority? And then the last thing that I want to encourage us to do as we look at creating a sustainable summer schedule that will move into the fall is to take time off.
Mm-hmm.
I know in the summertime, I take the majority of my days off, and then throughout the year, I just push through. And what if periodically throughout the year, you took a Friday off and had a long weekend, or took a couple of days during the week and just had some time alone? You didn't even have to go anywhere, but maybe just stay at home and spend some time at home doing things in your community with your friends. So what would it look like this year if your summer schedule you actually extended into the fall? I think that's a pretty cool option for us this year as we look at our summer schedule and then moving on into the fall.
Yeah, that's good. So the point is that we need to create more fun and more margin, like we do in the summer, into the rest of our year,
Yeah.
so that we don't come into summer, crawling on our hands and knees, dog
Yes.
tired, ready
Yes.
for some relaxing time and some family time and all
Yeah.
of that. So if you have tried anything to create a more sustainable summer schedule, we would love to hear from you in the comments. Maybe you can help us better create a more
Yes.
sustainable summer schedule. And as always, be sure to like this video and subscribe to Little Things Big Difference so you don't miss any of our episodes. They air on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And you can also check us out at the Chapel Online on Instagram and Facebook. And we look forward to hearing how this has made a difference in your life.